Germany's plan to take on £70 billion in additional debt will simply make the country's famous fiscal discipline the latest victim of the coronavirus, piling yet more pressure on Chancellor Angela Merkel, a German former MEP has warned. Hans-Olaf Henkel suggested Olaf Scholz, Germany's finance minister, and the leader of the center-left SPD party, was motivated by a desire to mollify those on the left, while warning of dire consequences for the country as a whole. Mr. Henkel was speaking after Mr. Scholz unveiled radical plans which would involve a further suspension of Germany's constitutionally enshrined debt limits, which were previously shelved earlier this year. An insider said the precise debt figure for 2021 was still being negotiated by members of the coalition government led by the CDU's Angela Merkel. Projections have indicated Germany's combined new debt for 2020 and 2021 could approach an gargantuan £270 billion. Mr. Henkel, who stood down from the European Parliament last year, told Express.co.uk, the current finance minister of Germany, Olaf Scholz, is both an advocate of more Brussels and a socialist. That's why he pushed for the recently adopted Corona aid package of €750 billion and for allowing Brussels to become a lender, a clear breach of current EU rules. On top of that, Scholz is now the official candidate of the German Social Democrats (SPD), despite the fact that he failed in his bid to become his party's chairman. Mr. Henkel added, in order to impress the left of the SPD, which is still critical of him, and the Greens and the extreme left party, Die Linke, he is now signaling to the left one socialistic position after the other. His only chance to become chancellor would be in a coalition of his party, SPD, with the Greens and the extreme left. That's why he announced that he would increase taxes for the rich, and that's also why he is announcing another huge budget deficit for 2021 after he established a new record deficit for this year. Mr. Scholz is reportedly offering guarantees that he will balance the books by 2022, the insider said earlier this week, but Mr. Henkel described such pledges as worth nothing. He said, rarely have German politicians broken so many promises as in the case for more Europe, for saving the euro and for fighting COVID-19.